Hi Capricorn, it's CJ here. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you've been here before. Capricorn, today's reading is going to be for July 2022, and it will be a general read. Please keep in mind that it isn't a one-to-one, so everything may not resonate completely with you, so take what does and leave the rest behind for someone else. As well as, it is timeless. So yes, it's for July 2022, but in truth, whenever you are called to listen to this reading, there is probably a message from Spirit for you. So Capricorn, I think we should just get right into the reading and let's see what's going on for you for the potential of July 2022. All right, Spirit, let's begin. For our gorgeous Capricorn, wonderful earth energy. Okay, almost looked like something was going to jump out here. Show us clearly what's going on for Capricorn. Okay, well, we're going to take all of those. They want them. Bottom of the deck is a 10 of Wands. All right, let's see. We have the 9 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, Knight of Wands, the 8 of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. All right, Capricorn, you are actually making a lot of moves in July. You're leaving a lot of things behind you. Could be people, could be a situation, could be even a career. There is a walking away happening. We're going to start with what's under the deck first, because if you have been here on my channel before, you know that bottom of the deck energy is very important in my readings. It's like the foundation, the overall energy. So it's one to really take into consideration. So we're going to start with that. Bottom of the deck is a 10 of Wands. It is our fire element. Now, 10 of Wands is indicating here, Capricorn, you are leaving a lot of things behind. As I said, it could be a person, it could be a situation. It could also even just be a mindset that you are coming to this understanding in July that it is not good for you and that you need to change things. Because you are actually moving on to a different path here. So, as we get through, Spirit will give us more information. It's after a time, though, of you feeling very stuck with the 4 of Cups, because this was under the 10 of Wands. 4 of Cups is that energy. It's our emotions. It's our relationships. It's how we feel about ourselves and others. And the 4 of Cups is that energy of like boredom, stagnation, feeling like nothing is actually happening, like the car stuck in mud kind of energy. So feeling bored, but almost also like not having the energy to push the car out of the mud, if we're going to use that analogy. So it's like you have had this feeling, maybe for quite a while, Capricorn. It's going to be different for everyone out there. But you're in July, it's like you are changing the way that you are approaching your life in many different ways. I do feel like this is more of a this is an evolving within you, within you. Sure, it could be other people that you're walking away from, but I really feel like the switch is happening deep, deep, deep within yourself. So let's get started. We open up with the 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands is that determination. It is also known as the wounded warrior. So I do feel, Capricorn, for a lot of you guys, you have been persevering for a very long time, but it has gotten exhausting. It's gotten exhausting. There's probably been times where you thought, I just can't go forward anymore. I don't know what to do. But yet it's almost like you just get that second wind and you keep on pushing, which is absolutely gorgeous. We have the Knight of Wands underneath. And what do we have? We have 1, 2, 3. We've got 4 wands showing up here. So Capricorn, you might even be dealing or have placements in fire. So Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. But Knight of Wands is really quite beautiful because it's that energy of going after what really lights your heart up, going after your passions, whether that's in creation or in creativity, whether that is in employment, whatever that is, right? But it's like you are trying to free yourself from being stuck, trying to free yourself from boredom, even unsuredness. You know, the Four of Cups can also be like, I'm really not sure. I've tried 3 things. Let's go back to this card. There's 3 cups there that have already spilt, but there's one that is holding all of this beautiful magic in it. But this person can't see the magic because they've tried these 3 cups and it haven't been fulfilling. So they're not even bothering to look at this beautiful 4th opportunity that could bring a lot of beauty and a lot of happiness to them. So I feel like that could be really where you've been at, but yet you're determined to get out of it. Because the Knight of Wands, Knights are the actions, the movers, you know. They're the ones that actually start to move along the path. And the Knight of Wands is like, you know, I'm going to get connected with what I really love and what really makes me feel happy and joyful. Look at how happy she is. She's playing like some djembe or a drum. Horses dancing in the background. Beautiful, passionate colors in this card. And it's like she's kind of saying, you know what? I'm throwing caution to the wind here. And I'm really going to go after what I want. We move to the 3 of Wands. So there's the movement. From the Knight to actually, okay, I maybe don't know exactly how I'm going to do this, but I am now heading out. I'm heading out to try something completely different. So if this is about a career thing, it's like maybe you haven't had a lot of opportunity in career. Maybe you've been stuck at the same old job or same old situation, and it's just gotten to be too stagnant here. And so now you are making changes so that your life can feel a lot better and a lot more happier, and so you can feel passion again. The 8 of Swords is underneath the 3 of Wands. So this is definitely indicating, Capricorn, that if this is your situation and you're going through this, you are kind of feeling fearful. 8 of Swords is energy that we actually are in control of ourselves, but we don't allow ourselves to get out of it. Meaning we keep ourselves stuck in our fear, feeling like we have no options, worrying like, oh my God, can I do this? What if I can't do this? It's like self-negative talk, really. But the thing is that you actually do have the power to change the way you're thinking, change the way you're approaching things. So I just feel like this is kind of an underlining energy here that just comes up a bit. Maybe you're starting a new career and you're excited with the Knight of Wands. You're excited and you're ready to get going, but you're a little bit fearful because you're not sure maybe if you have the capability of doing it. Capricorn, you absolutely do. You are a brilliant, and anything that you want to go after, you know that you can get it. The mind, just quiet down any kind of fears and just go with it. You know, I feel like just kind of like dive in with both feet here. I'm really not feeling like this is so much about love, although it could be. So just take the energy and place it. If this sounds like a situation that you may be in as far as romantic goes. It then takes us to the 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords is like that I'm walking away from something. It's very similar to the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands, though, is more, it's more actual. It's like, you know, 10 of Wands would be like, for me, it's like, okay, you're stressed out about being able to pay the bills. You know, maybe you can't afford to get the things that you need. It's the material kind of things. It's like the Pentacles to me, but it's more of the actual things that affect us every single day. Whereas the Swords is more of a mindset. Could even be communication. Maybe some of you are walking away from someone here. Maybe you've been in some kind of relationship that you felt very stuck in and bored in, and perhaps there's been a lot of not positive energy between you and the other person, and you're realizing that you need to free yourself from it, so you're going to walk away. Someone's walking away, especially with the 2 10s here. Follows by the Queen of Cups. So whatever this is, whatever you're leaving behind, whatever you're moving on from here, Capricorn, it does bring you this beautiful balance within your emotions. Queen of Cups. Beautiful energy, going with the flow, being very peaceful, feeling like no wave can knock you off your plateau, you know, just very much in receiving energy as well. Kind of like that, like whatever comes, I'm going to deal with. But it feels really good. I'm no longer feeling the 8 of Swords energy. That's how it feels. Very transitional this month. Just want to take one quick look before I'm going to pull an animal card, and then we'll get some clarifiers. So just really to kind of sum this up so far, Capricorn, it really feels like you've just been stuck in something, and it has not been bringing you pleasure. It hasn't been bringing you a lot of happiness. And so in July, you really are starting to take the reins of your own life, and you are starting to go off in a different direction that is going to bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment. Okay, let's get an animal oracle. Spirit for Capricorn. Get a little bit more information, a little advice on this reading for Capricorn for July 2022. It is very beautiful. To go from this energy of like not really, you know, it's kind of, Four of Cups to me is like that energy where, you know, you should be doing things, you want to be doing things, but yet you really just don't have the energy, you don't have the motivation. It's just like, so you're sleeping in, that kind of energy where you know you should be getting up, but it's a hard energy to kind of get out of. Excuse me, my allergies are going crazy. Let's get one card, please, Spirit. But going from the Four of Cups to the Queen of Cups, that is huge movement. All right, show me clearly, Spirit, what animal card do you have for Capricorn? What more do they need to know? Okay, there we go. Bottom of the deck is Jackal, which is all about seeing the truth, telling the truth, acknowledging the truth in a situation or even within yourself, but we'll discuss it. Two cards that came out. Okay, we've got Hyena. It's the fear, Capricorn. Ooh, sorry about the glare. Let me see if I can hold it back a bit. Okay, so Hyena, all about the fear. You may at this moment be feeling like you're in this dark space. Or at the very least, you have been in this kind of dark space. It feels desolate. It feels like there's nothing, there's no abundance, there's no luxury, there's no growth. It's just dead, dark, and depressing. But that's what fear can do to us. What Spirit wants you to focus on is the abundant side. You know, the beautiful green grass, the luscious trees, the water, the clean, fresh water, all of this abundance, right? That's what they're wanting you to focus on. Fear can really take us here, though, and keep us here. And that is what is linked up with the Eight of Swords. So if you are able to master the fear here, you are going to find yourself in a much more fulfilling energy. We also have the Meerkat. So this is about responsibility. So you may, Capricorn, have a lot of responsibility on your shoulders. You may be feeling very responsible for others. Perhaps you have a family that you're like, I gotta provide for them. I gotta take care of these people. Maybe it's even just emotional. You're trying to really be there for everyone. At the same time, it is weighing you down, and you need to be able to focus on what is going to bring you joy and happiness in your life. So that is what the Meerkat is saying here, is that you are probably have been feeling very heavy with responsibility and burdens, and that is why the Ten of Swords or Ten of Wands is underneath the main energy of, or is the main energy of this reading, because there's something that you are going to change so that you can free yourself from that heavy responsibility. It doesn't mean you're walking away from a family or anything like that, but what it does feel like is that you're actually starting to put yourself a little bit more first, and what matters to you more first, so that you actually can then give to others because your tank has been full. I hope that makes sense. And on the bottom of the deck, which again, bottom of the deck energy here, the Jackal, it's all about the truth. And so whether this is you having to speak the truth to anyone or people that are around you that maybe are very, they expect you to kind of help them out all the time, and they expect you to just have this never-ending supply of energy to give to them, whether that's you speaking that to them and letting them know, or if it's whether you having to acknowledge that within yourself, Capricorn, that, geez, maybe I do take on too much, and it's time for me to actually think about myself a little bit more so I don't have to feel like this, right? Okay, so let us get some clarifiers. I'm going to use my fountain deck for this. Spirit, let's clarify. What more can you tell Capricorn about the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Wands? Is there anything else you would like to say about this? Any advice? Well, we got two. Five of Wands and the Eight of Cups. Okay, see, this is, wow, this is beautiful. Justice right now on the bottom. Balance, getting restored. Justice is also about truth, right? It's the sword of truth. So this may be the month in July where you actually change yourself in a lot of ways, and people may not, how do I put this? Not all people may be accepting of it because you're actually going to start doing things for yourself. But you know what? That's okay. And the reason I'm saying this is because the Five of Wands has come out. So it's almost like your determination to follow your passion, your creativity, your new job, your new career, your new love, however it fits for you, Capricorn. It does bring conflict with someone, other people here, because it is Five of Wands. There may be people around you that would rather you just give your energy continually to them instead of giving your energy to yourself. So be aware of that. I kind of feel like that's a bit of a warning. And also be aware that if that is the case, it is okay for you to walk away from those people. It is the Eight of Cups. So Five of Wands, Eight of Cups, clarifying the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Wands is very powerful, because this is saying that you are coming to a very strong place in your life, Capricorn, where you are no longer going to take breadcrumbs. You're no longer going to just accept breadcrumbs for yourself. You are actually going to say, no, you know what? If you don't want to stand by me and support me as I start to put myself first, then I'm walking away. Then I'm leaving it behind. You know, your loss. Too bad. That's how it feels. Okay, let's continue. I don't want to clarify anything else, Spirit. So if whatever more advice or insight you can give Capricorn, please show us clearly. Big change here, Capricorn. You are usually you're very strong and you're very determined, but you're also very compassionate and kind too. And unfortunately, some people, I'm not saying that they're negative individuals or anything, but you know, some people are unaware of how much they can take. So if this is your situation, it does feel like Spirit is saying this is the time, this is the month to start putting yourself first a little bit more. And releasing fear, trusting that you are going to have abundance and blessings that are going to come your way once you start to put yourself first. What we do, Six of Cups. Six of Cups is beautiful. This is, there's something here connected to your past. It could be people from your past. I'm sensing family here. For some reason, I'm really getting family out of the Six of Cups. Maybe you're giving a lot to family. Your family, maybe sisters, brothers, parents, aunts, uncles, whatever. Because the Six of Cups is past, but I'm really, for some reason, picking up this is something to do with family here. Perhaps you have a lot of family pressure on you. And Capricorn, maybe you are the person that everyone in your family comes to when they have problems. And for the longest time, you have helped them, you've guided them, you've supported them, you've tried to be there for them. But you may be at this place now where you're like, you know, what about me? Like, what about me? I count too, and you do. So if this is a situation, I'm still feeling like Spirit is saying, do what you need to do that is going to fill up your soul. And those that love you will support you. And those that are not happy with you leaving things behind and actually putting yourself first, well, walk away. Even if they're connected to your past here. If they matter to you, or if you matter to them, they will come around. Again, Queen of Cups, bottom of the deck. That's 2 Queen of Cups here. Spirit is really saying it's time for you to nurture yourself, Capricorn. It's time for you to mother yourself. Doesn't matter, male or female. Queen of Cups is the mother, you know. She is she doesn't have to be a mother figure or mother, but do you know what I mean? The energy, you know, the mother that nurtures and loves and protects and gives to her children and all of that. The energy is now, Spirit is saying, you got to do that for yourself. It's very important, very important. Okay, let's see. Anything else? I lost my train of thought of what I was saying before that, so I guess it wasn't important. Or hopefully you got the message. All right, anything else, Spirit, regarding this reading? Possible outcome. Let's go possible outcome here. I mean, oof, okay, that one just flew right out. Page of Coins. I love this. This is like, look at how excited this page is. So this is the new move that you are making that is going to not only bring you happiness within your emotional self, it is also going to it's a start of you bringing some good material money into you as well. So this decision to start putting yourself first is going to be the start of your tangible material wealth starting to build. Pages are all about the beginning, you know. Could be messenger too here. This could be like if you're applying for a job, because pages are messengers as well. If you've applied for a new position or something like that, you may be getting word that you got the position, you know, and this money is going to start to grow. And that one flew out quite hard, so it does feel like this is the turning point. And bottom of the deck, Four of Wands, celebration. Four of Wands is that energy of celebrating, having fun, feeling light, acknowledging how far you've come thus far, and other people around recognizing you and appreciating you too. I know my camera's probably blurring that out, but that's the energy. So Capricorn, a beautiful month for you. It is you're going to have to be really brave here and be willing to let a few people down in order for you to pursue what it is what counts to you and what's going to make your days really bright and happy and joyful. All right. I'm going to get you a Wisdom of Oracle. All right, Spirit, let's get one card from Wisdom of Oracle. Final advice, guidance for Capricorn regarding this beautiful reading, actually. All right, show me clearly. Breathe. Wow. Breathe, and on the bottom of, we'll talk about this, the bottom of the deck is time for a nap, but it is in reverse. So, breathe through this process, Capricorn. As I said, it may be uncomfortable for you because when people rely on us and we give a lot of ourselves because it comes from our heart, it's not always comfortable to say no. It's not always comfortable to say, I can't give that to you anymore, or I need to put myself first. It's not. It can be very uncomfortable. Spirit is saying, keep yourself centered, breathe. If you're into doing yoga or meditation, any of those kind of things, it may help you connect more deeper to your higher wisdom and your inner strength. But breathe through this process. It's beautiful. This is a beautiful card. There's even a lotus flower growing, which is amazing, which is like, you know, growing out of the mud. It's a powerful flower, and it is one of abundance. So Spirit is saying, breathe through this process. Take that time out for you and make sure you're putting yourself first. And what I do love here, because I did get that energy of someone sleeping in when they shouldn't be sleeping in. You know what I mean? Like, do you, of course. But you know that energy, Four of Cups, that I'm saying, like, oh, like I've been in there, like it's like I should get out, but I just don't have the energy, so I'm just lying in bed. Not because I'm physically exhausted, but because I'm mentally exhausted and uninspired. Okay, so upright, it would mean take a nap, take that time out, you know? Get your sleep, get your rest, get your bearings. But it came in reverse. And that is on the bottom of the deck. So Spirit is saying, Capricorn, this is now time to wake up, so to speak, and get out of bed and take charge of your life. Like, this needs to start happening now. No more ignoring your feelings. No more ignoring what it is that you want and what you deserve. Start putting this first. Okay, so Capricorn, that's what I have for July. I like this reading for you. I hope it helps in some way. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your support, and take great care. Have a wonderful month.